Kristin Hannah's Winter Garden, 2010, is a sweeping, emotionally charged novel that intertwines family drama with historical fiction, moving between contemporary America and war-torn Russia. At its core, it is the story of two estranged sisters, Meredith and Nina Whitson, and their icy, enigmatic mother, Anya, whose silence and distance have defined their childhoods. When their father dies, his final request is that the sisters listen to their mother's long unfinished fairy tale. What begins as a reluctant act of obedience transforms into a revelation that reshapes their understanding of family, love, and resilience. The novel opens in modern-day Washington state, where Meredith has taken over the family apple orchard, and Nina has pursued a career as a photojournalist. Their lives are vastly different, but both carry the scars of a cold, unloving mother. Anya has always been emotionally distant, speaking little and offering no warmth, leaving her daughters resentful and confused. Their father, Evan, was the glue that held the family together, and his death forces the sisters to confront the void left behind. As Anya begins to tell her fairy tale, the narrative shifts to Leningrad during World War II, revealing the truth behind her silence. The fairy tale is in fact her own harrowing story of survival during the Siege of Leningrad, one of the most brutal events of the war. Through Anya's voice, Meredith and Nina learn of starvation, loss, and impossible choices that scarred her forever. They discover that their mother's coldness was not cruelty, but the armor she built to survive unimaginable trauma. The juxtaposition of past and present creates a powerful dual narrative. In the modern timeline, Meredith and Nina struggle to reconcile their resentment with newfound empathy, realizing that their mother's silence was born of pain rather than indifference. In the historical timeline, Anya's story unfolds with devastating detail: love lost, family torn apart, and resilience forged in the face of despair. Themes of identity, grief, and the power of storytelling run throughout the novel. Hannah explores how silence can fracture families, how trauma echoes across generations, and how love can endure even when buried beneath decades of pain. The novel also highlights the strength of women, both in surviving war and in rebuilding fractured relationships. The emotional climax comes when Meredith and Nina finally understand the depth of their mother's suffering and the sacrifices she made. This revelation allows them to heal their fractured bond with Anya and with each other, offering a chance to remake their family's future. Hannah's prose is lyrical and immersive, capturing both the stark beauty of Washington's orchards and the haunting devastation of wartime Russia. The pacing balances quiet family drama with the intensity of historical survival, keeping readers engaged while delivering emotional resonance. The audiobook narration enhances the experience, giving distinct voices to Meredith, Nina, and Anya, and capturing the shifts between contemporary dialogue and historical storytelling. Listening feels like being drawn into both timelines, experiencing the heartbreak and the healing firsthand. Bottom line, Winter Garden is one of Kristin Hannah's most powerful novels, a story about mothers and daughters, silence and survival, and the transformative power of truth. It's heartbreaking, haunting, and ultimately redemptive, perfect for fans of historical fiction and family saga.